Well guys, it's Saturday, it's 4:30 almost, and done for today. And Nova's been blocked out again completely. I go over it with the wax and grease remover, and I don't know, it doesn't look bad, but I'm not sure. I think she's just ready for another priming to see where I'm at. Got all the spots that I glazed knocked down, and got her pushed back there because we got another little project we're starting. My young fellow Travis brought up his 2004 Ford Ranger this morning at 10, around 10, yeah. And we completely stripped her down. Got the box off, I'll show you that in a minute. Took the flares off, and there's what we found under the flares, which really wasn't that bad. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. This side is a little better. And corners of the cab, they're not rotten, but they need sandblasted. Both sides are the same. Just need sandblasted. And underneath on the rockers, we got a little bit of sandblasting to do, and I got to repair this part right here. It's starting to rot out a little, so I think I'm just going to cut a piece, put a flange on it here, and fill those holes in, and the rest isn't too bad. That's the way those are made on the Fords. Most vehicles won't pass road inspection with holes in the rockers, and these ones have factory holes, so they're alright. So, and there's fill right full of mud up in there, so we've got to clean that out, sandblast this area here, and I'm just going to fill that right there, and he can still get access for his running boards there. Got a little bit of blasting to do along the bottom of the doors, not much. The truck's in decent shape, this part of it anyways, the cab. And well, here's the box. Different story. We're gonna build a new piece for across here, and I gotta build some pieces for in here, rotted out down in here. This is the part that goes next to the cab. Same on this side. Gonna make a new piece of section of floor right across here, and these two cross members here, bunks, whatever you call them, were rotted out. Worse on that side, and that would be what? Passenger side. Yeah. Passenger side. This side was still pretty good, but that side's completely rotten, and down in there's rotten. So I made a new one. It's a little heavier than the original. There's a piece of tubing I had, and I cut it and just welded 1-inch flat stock along it for the flange. So tomorrow he's going to bring up the Lincoln arc welder, and we're going to run a bead down each side with the 70-18 rods. And just, I don't know, I know we probably don't have to, but it'd be nice and strong anyways. That'll outlast the truck. And this one here was the other part that I'd cut off of that, so it wasn't quite high enough, so I put the flanges on it anyway, and put 2 pieces of 1/4-inch plate on here, and that part sets on the frame, so that should be alright. And back at this end, he's been wire wheeling the bottom of the box, and there is a couple spots that we're going to patch up, just to hold them over. So, but this is the outside where the flares were. Got a little bit of sandblasting to do there. Not a lot of body work, really not. A couple dents in both sides on the thingy here, but it's all pretty good in around the tail lights. Across the back's good. up and down where the tailgate latches are good. So there we go. This is our project for the next few weeks. He's going to come up on the weekends, and Monday I'm going to get back on the Nova and get it primed again. I actually needed to break away from it. So anyways, more good news. Got the tractor back, and what was wrong, Terry WTBM 123 was right. Head gasket was gone, and valves, and had a bent push rod. That's what was causing most of the problem. But she fires right up now, if I remember how to start it. Got lucky. It seems to work all right. I just got it back today and put her back to work right off the bat. You put a new air filter in it also, which I couldn't find around here. The only ones I could find around here were about 2 inches longer, but he found the right one. Got a new air filter in it. So I still got the other one, and I'm going to keep it for a week or two just to make sure this guy pans out, because I like this mower better, and I'll put the other one up for sale, so, and get rid of it. So oh yeah, I do have a question. His stickers, they're in really great shape, and we're gonna give the truck a paint job. I know you can clear over these stickers, but what we're wondering is if the new paint doesn't quite match the paint under this, would that look funny, or can we get away with, or should we get new ones? Actually, I don't know if we should take them off or just clear over top of them. The paint, we got the paint, and there were 16 variants of the paint, so we just went by the paint code, and hopefully it matches up. But like I said, this is an 04, so we're not sure about the paint. So if anybody would know what we should do there, would appreciate the advice on that one. So, but the box, like I said, the box is in decent shape, other than behind the cab. That's where she went the worst. So. And anyways, I'm gonna turn you off here, and I have a little mail call, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. The mail call. Cold out. Wasn't too bad a day, but it's cold. I think it's only about 50-55 degrees out there, but anyways, got a sticker today. Actually, the wife brought her home and she went out and checked the mail. So here we go. Dog Buggy 32. Giant Blue Ant Garage. Thanks, Larry. Really appreciate it. Anybody should check out Larry's videos. He's working on a 57 Chevy. Pretty interesting stuff. So, yep. He says, once I get the Nova painted, I'll need a supercharger. If I understood this stuff, maybe someday I will. Anyways, guys, I just thought I'd give you a little update on what's going on. Like I said, I'm not sure on the Nova. It looks straight with the wax and grease remover on it. But, here, Travis, spray that door over there just for, let's see if it shows up in the camera. just do what I did earlier. See what we can, is it spraying? As soon as we get our sprayer to work. There we go. You're good dosing. Say, when I look down it looks pretty good. And it feels pretty good. But my vision's not really good. So, hit it right there. Say, if it's not hit, it almost looks like a dent, but once it's wet, it looks pretty straight. No ripples. But anyways, I'm gonna let you go here. Small update, and hopefully Monday, I get back on this Monday and figure out game plan, how to prime this again. To some of the jam around the firewall, inside the firewall and back behind the fender where the door meets there. I want to try and save that because the paint's good, so I may have to take it apart again. I don't really want to, but I might have to prime everything right. So, and I might block sand the parts while they're off and see if that goes a little better. This is really hard to see, and I'm really worried about that body line that goes down the side. There's no line, it's just a round curve, and hopefully next time I block it, I'll run a piece of tape down there and see how straight it is. So, but it's getting down to the nitty-gritty now, and I'm getting nervous whether or not I can get this thing totally straight. But I think it was Kerry Lemire asked me if I was going to wet sand it on the final prime, and I am. I want to wet sand the car out to 600 by the time I'm done. And I've never wet sanded primer. I don't think I've ever wet sanded primer, but I'm going to try it. So anyways, I'll keep you updated next week as I go. And say I'm on vacation now, days off, and like I said, I'm going to be working on Ford when Travis is available, and I'll do a little bit after this is primed, and the truck should go pretty quick. So I don't know with the Nova, hopefully. So we'll talk to you later. Take it easy, and thanks for watching.